Call an ordinance meeting to order. Uh, Everyone is present. Minutes of the previous meeting.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Moved by Mendoza, second by Lehman. Lehman,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
so the minutes are approved. Any open issues?
No open issues.
Old business.
Just that the city council president requested that we review our ordinances addressing e-bikes and e-scooters and concerns to safety. I know I looked over some stuff briefly, but I was expecting kind of a report from you.
Yeah, I went out to look at not only our ordinances, but some of our neighboring communities. And I quickly became overwhelmed because this is not going to be a quick fix, in my opinion. After reviewing all those, I kind of just hung it up and felt that my opinion was that our time might be best spent first just identifying what types of vehicles we have in our community that we need to address, and then look at our definitions in our current ordinances to see if first we have given a definition to those, and then we can look at the ordinances, how they apply to each one. I really feel that we're going to need some outside participation, probably from the police chief, maybe from the school district even. I'm not sure that it's a matter of we may already have in place what we need, and maybe it's a matter of education or enforcement. I don't know. But I think that it's going to be key that we identify what types of items we're talking about, and then make sure that we have a definition first for each of those.
Yeah, I agree. Like that's kind of where I had went and the initial research is the definitions. I was going to suggest just repealing our local ordinance as is and using the Ohio revised codes. And then maybe tweaking it to our local needs, but like referring to the Ohio revised codes as is, and then maybe a couple little extra things that fit us locally that we could amend into it. But also just to promote the safety awareness. Like, I think once we have the guidelines, the rules, creating a flyer to distribute wouldn't be difficult, and it would be good to get the information out there.
Right.
But yeah, definitely like the ORC, I don't know if you happen to look at the ORC, but they like have the definitions laid out and it's pretty straightforward to follow, but
Well, we'd have to go through 3 readings too.
right.
But I would feel a little better if we had the police chief
Right.
weigh in on that he'd be
Definitely.
comfortable going that way before we move to
Yeah. So do we
go
like
to Ohio Revised Code.
try to plan a work session with, or just reach out independently to those department leads? Yeah.
Would you like to contact the police chief
Yeah.
and just talk with him about your
Yeah.
idea? And I believe if he's comfortable, I don't mean to, like I'm questioning you.
No,
It's
no,
just
no.
I wouldn't want to revoke something until we
And the law
have,
director,
yes.
her advice on
Yeah,
the
I think that maybe
ORC.
gather that and then come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to thinking about this and I thought this is, to do it properly, I don't think we should do it quickly.
Right.
And the fortunate thing is that the window of time that folks are going to be out on those is coming to a close anyways.
True.
So, even if we were to come to a decision and then it go through the 3 reading rule, we're going to be into winter months regardless. So I don't think we should feel rushed that
Okay.
we would be, my opinion is I think we should take the time to do it correctly.
I agree. I think that I just get a little anxious when I think about, well, we won't meet again for another month.
Yes.
So it's going to take
Yes.
at least a month before
You're
we
right.
report back that, this is what everybody agrees with. But yeah, I can definitely do that legwork if you both agree.
I would
that,
appreciate it.
and
Yeah.
then at our next committee meeting, hopefully we'll have all the information we need to present it to council and get started on the safety awareness campaign.
Yeah, we might be able to tell what those incidences were at
Yeah,
the
the
school.
reports.
Yeah, and to see, did those occur because there was a violation of the law that already exists?
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's the case, maybe what we need is education
Right.
and enforcement, or, rather than really making major changes. I don't know.
Yep, I like that plan.
So, have any new business?
I have no other new business.
No.
Anyone from the public would like to speak for the Law and Orders Committee?
Pursuant to your conversation, several observations. Number one, you're embarking on something, and I'm not being negative, I'm very positive about this. Number one, it's going to be very contentious. Having gone through the issue of the golf carts legalized and getting that in place, getting the right kind of language put together, I'm going to estimate that you're embarking on a 6-month journey. And I wholeheartedly agree, take time, want to do it right. Where I live, I see a lot of these kids. This afternoon, I saw one probably 12, one 13, I suppose, motorized bicycles just flying around Reservoir number 2, all the way around it. There's a tremendous amount of older people that walk every morning, some at noon, some in the evening. Not so much in the winter, obviously, but you also have a number of families with small kids, particularly in the evening hours. What's going on periodically is really, it's a shame the way these kids are operating. I don't believe that there's any reason to be critical of what law enforcement is doing. They can't be everywhere. And if they decide to ride around Reservoir number 2 and the backside of 3 and around, they can be around before an officer can be dispatched to catch them. It's clearly marked back there that no motorized vehicles allowed on those paths. So whether it's a bicycle with a motor, whether it's a moped or whatever, if it's got a motor on it, whether they're using it or not is, if they're using it or not, if it's on that vehicle, it should be prohibited. And another thought I have is I would make the law strict enough for these kids. They're totally disrespectful of traffic laws, motorized vehicles throughout this whole town anymore. There needs to be some language put in an ordinance. Somebody's already complained about it. Parents need to be held accountable for their kids' actions. If they're going to get their kid a motorized bike, the kid needs to know how to ride it, how to behave on it. If he fails to do that, then the child needs some kind of discipline. Parents need it too. Parents know they're going to get involved in this, maybe an incentive for them to supervise the kid. That's all I got to say. You've been a kind audience.
Service directors.
Oh, it's not mine. You said red Jeep. Oh, I thought it was the red Jeep.
No, Sarah's.
Eric's? Or Eric just went in the restroom? They could have stole it.
Yeah. Anyone else from the public like to speak? Sorry, I got distracted.
No, you're fine.
Anyone else from the public like to speak? Being none, move for motion to adjourn.
I'll move.
Second.
Okay. Moved by Lyman, second by Doza. Lyman,
Yes.
Doza.
Yes.
Like, we're adjourned at 5:25. Our next meeting will be on the 18th of November.